I just love to catch the sunrise in the winter time. The naked trees against the painted sky. We've already seen quite a range of weather this winter, and November brought us snow. But my tender plants are inside and my conservatory is looking like a bit of a rainforest at the moment. So in this video I share with you the last of the overwintering work that I did before the frost and the snow set in. First up, my Ensete banana. It always surprises me how heavy these get. They're so full of moisture, and that's what needs to come out of this. So we'll be turning it upside down, leaving it in a pot for a few days just to drain. After that, I'll turn it right side up, and there it will remain until the spring. As for the pseudo stems, I'll bring the container near the house and wrap these in fleece. I'll put something over the top to prevent too much water getting in. So I've made a start on my chicken wire cage. I thought I'd save you the pain of watching me get that round there. I'll be filling that up with straw. I'm going to also construct another layer of it around the middle and top, possibly, if I have enough. I know that I don't need to do this, and this may well be for some considered unnecessary. However, with me now having that amount of pseudo stem, I'd like to maintain as much of that height as I can this year so that they can stretch even higher up next year. I've got a single leaf on there. It's one of the newer ones. I am going to chop that off in a minute. But yeah, musa basjoo, good night. And use sword and not hay. Hay breaks down a lot quicker. Right then, actually watching me do this would be absolute carnage. So I've not filmed me wrapping the bottom of that. As you can see, my entryways are heavily restricted, so having to hug chicken wire to get fleece around the back isn't great viewing. So I've wrapped up half of it around the cage and I'm about to stuff some straw in the top. It has started raining now, so this really is a labour of love. Let's get the rest of the straw in. Right, that's about as much straw as I think I'm going to be using. I'll use fleece for the rest. That's without doubt the messiest and most inconvenient method of overwintering these for me, because I can't get around the back there, so it's not easy to do at all, but I do want to retain as much length as possible, and it did work last year. So now I'm going to be wrapping the rest of that with fleece. Over the top I'll pop some pots. I used an umbrella last year, but I don't have one spare at the moment that I can use, but I'll use the pots and then I'll put a fleece jacket over the top. That's it, fleece jacket on. That's one that I used last year, and for anyone that cares, they wash in the washing machine lovely, and I did actually do a short on it, but yeah, that's it, and that's as much as I'm willing to do. If they don't come back, if I lose them, then at least I know I've given it a good go. Right, the magnificent Dixonia antarctica tree fern. As you can see now, I've got 2 years worth of fronds on it. The browner ones came through last winter, and the greener ones on top are this year's flush. I've had a feel around in the middle and I can actually feel knuckles already. I don't remember that being the case last year. I don't know if it has anything to do with how mild it's been, but either way, they need protecting, and I will be using straw to do that. Some use balls of fleece, that's fine, and much easier to remove, I'm sure. But as I've got the straw and I've used it before and it worked fine, I'm just going to do the same again. So that's a wrap for this one. I hope you've enjoyed seeing me get my hands dirty out here. One plaster on my finger, definitely a good day in the garden.